You all know how I feel about Markeisha. I've never liked Markeisha from the time she sold that janky ass insurance to our boy Terry back in the day.
Has he?
Oh, it's Marcus's birthday? Oh, happy birthday, Marcus. Man, you know what I'm saying? I don't be keeping up with birthdays like that, but happy birthday to you, brother. This is what I had to say about Markeisha if y'all watched the recap, which I know y'all didn't. What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Modai J and we're locked in. This is the recap for episode 9 of BMF. Yes, we're back here and we haven't sold any dope. Now, there is a death in this episode. I know some people thought it may have been Markeisha. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. But we're gonna jump in. You see, I know everybody want Markeisha up out of here, and I'm right there with you. I've been feeling like that since season 1. If we can get Markeisha up and out of the game, we will be A-okay. Nah, Markeisha ain't got no karma because Markeisha's still living. Karma will be getting Markeisha knocked off. And why would she even be talking to Kiki like that? First of all, I don't know no Kiki that you can actually trust. Does anyone know what Kiki that you can trust? Like I said, I got a cousin named Kiki. She ain't a blood cousin, but from what I remember, she ain't never do me wrong. But this is why you never run your mouth to your, well, I won't even say this is a friend. When's the last time we seen Kiki? It's been a while. Remember? Kiki used to work with her. Markeisha used to talk bad on her. Kiki was just looking for that upgrade in life. That's it. Now they ain't here drinking these dirty martinis. And she over here talking about Boom is just so immature. So she went and got another young nigga. Well, actual young nigga that was underage. That was the first mistake. She was fucking with this 17-year-old. But now she talking about, yeah, I got to connect in Houston or in Texas. Why are you telling non-dope dealing ass Kiki that you got some shit going down in Texas? She going back and telling Boom. Kiki the type of chick that'll come back and tell most stuff. You know what I mean? I don't even want to know that information. But she gonna come back and tell me that shit because she comfortable. She thinks she about to get ahead in life. But little does she know I'm gonna get some head in life. I mean, I'm gonna get ahead in life. My bad for wording it that way. But what are you talking to Kiki for? You need to be setting up some plays. Markeisha set up a play, the play don't go through, Markeisha cries about it. Markeisha sets up a play, the play don't fall through, someone's about to go to jail, Markeisha cries about it. Markeisha sets up a play, it don't work, she goes and fucks Boom. Markeisha sets up a play, it don't work, she goes back and fucks Terry. Markeisha is a play failure. You can't call no, if Markeisha is calling in, you a quarterback. Okay, what's going on? You should Shador Sanders. You out there is your first preseason game. What's going on? Lala's in the headphone. What I want you to do is 42 fake, hike on 3, and throw it to the tight end. Interception. You never want to listen to Markeisha. Markeisha's gonna steer you wrong. She's gonna lead you down the wrong path, and then she's gonna go fuck another nigga. She gonna run her mouth to everybody. Now, Boom know the whole operation. Kiki know the whole operation. Terry knew everything that Boom was doing. She just can't keep her lips sealed and her legs closed. At least Estelle was giving Mama Lucille game. At least, let's be real. Estelle was at least giving Lucille game. What she say? Push them things up and go in there and do the devil's work. Go in there and lie. And now look at it. Lucille, not only is Lucille winning, Charles is gone. She gets the welfare. My bad. I said Section 8, guys, and they were killing me in the comments when I had that 8-minute rant on Lucille. My bad. Not Section 8, welfare. But I was in the middle of a rant, and you don't edit a rant. You got to let that thing flow. So let me make it clear. She got the welfare. Charles up out the crib. She got her toy called Bob, battery operated boyfriend. Little Nikki got a baby and up out the house. She stole $3,000. Lucille is living the American dream. She ain't got no bills. Well, she do got a little bit of bills. The house is paid for. Ain't no nigga in the house. Ain't no baby with no loud. All that shit's gone. All you got is Wanda. Wanda look good as hell too. Wanda, you can stay with me, but the baby gotta go stay with Terry. Both them little motherfuckers. But Lucille is living a life. Estelle put Lucille on game. Kiki is running game. You see what I'm saying? Estelle put on game. Kiki is running game. That's what they were saying. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? That's what Aubrey was talking about. You can't trust the Kiki. And if Drake is crying about a bitch in a song, then you definitely can't trust it because that nigga's corny. But Kiki is over here like, girl, what else you got going on? So you ain't fucking with Boom. Boom immature, but you fucking with an immature nigga that got a baby mama and 2 kids. While you living in this little nigga house, you still fucking Boom, but you still want to make plays with Boom, but at the same time make plays with Terry. And when the shit don't work with Boom, you go back to Terry and cry about it. But when Terry whoop on Boom, you get mad at Terry. So who's really immature in this situation? Is it Boom? Is it Terry? Or is it Marquisha? I'm looking at Marquisha like, baby girl, it's you. But I can't even call you baby girl because you are older than all of us. And you over here wilding out. You treating this young man like this, and you talking about, Terry, I got to play in Texas. What do you mean you got to play in Texas? You ain't got no dope. I put you on with old boy, and what happened? It was a setup, and I believe you took part in that. I whooped on Boom, and you talking about Boom ain't been seen, but you throwing that monkey at Boom while I'm down in Atlanta fighting with Meech, trying to get me something about the Platinum Palace. Meech got all the girls in the Platinum Palace. Meech kissing every single one of them, and Terry ain't getting no loving. But he got to come home and fight this nigga Boom just to get some loving from Lala or Marquisha. And you don't even want that from her no more, man. I know you tired of that. She talking about my stuff is always tight. Maybe that was 2 episodes ago. It ain't that goddamn tight. A nigga named Boom is in there. Boom shakalaka. Now you over here hit by a car in the hospital. Oh, Terry, please help me. I need you. You didn't need him when Boom was blowing your back out. You didn't need him when you was setting up a meeting with the nigga in Texas. You didn't need him when you was over here spilling the beans about what the hell is going on with Kiki. Now you talking about you need a nigga. Fuck you, Marquisha. You need to die. I shouldn't have said it that way. You need to step away from the game. That's what happened. You need to step away from the game. Nah, I fuck with Estelle. What up, Steven? All in. All in for me. What's going on? Tamika said her cousin, Kiki. Shout out to Tamika's cousin, Kiki. But overall, yeah, Marquisha's terrible. Marquisha's. Who would you guys want to deal with? Marquisha or Lucille? Who would you want to deal with on a day-to-day basis? Marquisha, the conniving, manipulating piece of ish that plays both sides, or the passer that steals and rocks designer clothes and judges everybody except thyself? Who you trying to deal with, Marquisha or Lucille? I'm probably gonna go with Lucille. At least with Lucille, you can close the door. Marquisha get your ass shot. Well, I'm not talking about like on that level. I'm just talking about their personality. I'm not talking about like smash or nothing. We're being respectful here. Come on, guys. This is my channel here. I'm respectful. You know what I mean? No cursing, no degrading anybody, no calling anyone stupid except for Marquisha. None of that. We don't do that over here until we get that copyright strike. Once that copyright strike get off it, we'll start acting a damn fool again. But until then, we got to tiptoe on hell's boundaries. Marquise is one of the worst acting on the show. Definitely the worst. Then Lucille still in the cold mine. Not only, well, look. All right. Let's be real. What up, Katie? Lucille, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna try to justify this. Lucille didn't steal the money. Lucille used the money to feed her daughter and grandson. Lucille used the money to feed Wanda and Terry's kids. And then she took 2,000 and donated it to the church. Now I don't know about y'all, but putting in that collection plot, putting in the collection plate every Sunday is my biggest accomplishment. When I go to church, I don't just stop at 10%. I donate 77% of my income to the church. Yes, that's just how I do it. That's how I was brought up. Anything less than 75% is unholy. Okay. I was gonna say unchristian like, but we're gonna just say unholy like. So I donate 77% of all proceeds to the church. Now Lucille donated 2/3 of that 3,000 to the church. Now you can't, and then the church turned their back on her, knowing damn well there ain't no well, you could say damn in church, knowing darn well there ain't no AC in that church. Lucille putting 2,000 up there, and they had the nerve to come to her and tell her they want to know where the money's coming from. When I go to work, if HR cut the check, I don't go to them and say where that money come from. I don't give a damn where the money came from. Pay me. Pay me. Church talking about where the money come from. You see, the church ain't get that $2,000 back. So who's really in the wrong? Lucille for trying to help the people out? Let my people go. Or the church for keeping that drug money, knowing that it came from two niggas that sell dope. See, Lucille was doing something for the community. See, we need to stop looking at how it was done, but looking at why it was done. You see what I'm saying? Stop looking at how it was done, but look at why it was done. What would you do if someone's out? See, we're not looking at how she got that money. We're looking at why she got that money. She had to sleep with a nigga for a little bit of money because her kid was hungry. And his dad was somewhere smoking rock in and out of jail without a job now. When we heard this, back in the day,
I'm in a bind, Nate.
we didn't worry about how she got the money. We wanted to know why she got the money. So Lucille giving the money to the church, don't worry about how she got the money. Worry about why she got the money. She got the money from the people. You see, you can't block your blessings. When you start questioning, hey, why did this happen? Then that's when he gonna take it back. He gonna take it back. If the church is gonna get the money back, give it to me and I'll take it back. Put a 1 in the chat if you could trust me to give the $2,000 back to Lucille. And put a 2 in the chat if you think that I would be devilish with it and keep that $2,000. Put a 1 in the chat if you think handing the money over to me to go give it back to Lucille would be a good thing, or put a 2 if you don't think it'd be a good thing. Let's be real. I mean, me personally, I'm taking that money back. Was this drug money? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 100, 1,000 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 2,000 there. So we got to take this back to Lucille. Oh, yeah, I'm taking the money back to Lucille. Lucille, there's no way we can accept this $500 you gave the church, Lucille. There's no way the church can accept $500 that you gave to us when we think it came from your sons who are doing illicit activities. There's no way this church is going to take that $500. No way. Not today, not tomorrow, not never. So yeah, I would have took that $500 back to Lucille and told her, we're not taking that money. We can't take that money. It's just not the right thing to do. You know what I mean? All right. Hey, if any of y'all want to hear me speaking Chinese, I'm gonna auto dub all my videos into Chinese. Just got an email. Auto dubbing will be soon enabled on my channel. All right. Well, I want all my shit dubbed in Chinese. All right. So I can reach a broader audience. I don't even think they can watch this shit over in China. All right. So yeah, we'll give the $500 back to Lucille. Marquisha, huge mistakes. Talking to Kiki really threw off everything. Could have turned out Boom was messing. Boom said, I've been kicking it with her for a while. I tell you guys one thing. In my younger days, because now next Thursday, no, next Friday, I can forever say in my younger days, you know, I'll be the big 4 easy next week. So every time I talk about something, I can say in my younger days. So but once I hit that, that's when, because I probably only got like 80 years. So I got like, I'm probably about to hit my halfway mark. Because I don't know if I'm gonna hit no 100 years. So I probably hit like 80, 82 years. So next week could be like my halfway mark where it's almost over with. So back in my day when I was younger, it was always cool to be that side guy. You know what I mean? So like where Boom is at, that's a good place. That's a good position to be in. Now, if Kiki is like, now Kiki look good. Now, if Kiki's like Miss Mabel, then I can go have a drink or two with her. Here goes another mistake here.